Already today's City Challenge, Black Dusk Cloud, Flashbang Revenge, Aegis Academy, and Explosive Flashbangs. There's gonna be a lot of flashbangs, and well, they're all going to be explosive. Which might sound bad, but the flashbangs kind of do actually have friendly fire with, well, the units actually spawn those flashbangs, so did I miss? Perfect. Which is kind of nice since there's going to be a lot of flashbangs, and turns out a lot of them are going to be where the units actually are standing on, since some of the explosives, or actually most of the explosives, are going to be caused by Flashbang Revenge, which makes things vaguely simpler for trying to defend, since provided that Cyber doesn't shoot the units first, that's gonna happen. And guess where the units are gonna be standing? Right over there. As for Aegis Academy, it's very simple. It's free ammunition, it's free medkits, and well, it's free getting shot at, which isn't much better for now, but afterwards it's essentially just free ammunition and free medkits, which is always nice. Unlimited resources are always nice, but regardless. Right, then we're just gonna turn back over here. And things are gonna go just fine, and well... now that that's resolved, we're just gonna wait over here, and we're just gonna go through here, since there's not a lot more to do, and we're just gonna run through here. And we're just gonna breach it, and essentially explosives are the only thing that we won't actually have a massive surplus of. I mean, ammunition and medkits are essentially unlimited as long as we don't waste it to an absurd extent, but regardless, there's a screwdriver over here, which is always nice. So we're just gonna grab it. And now effectively, just the other delightful thing about, well, explosive flashbangs, it's that we've got an unlimited amount of time, or relatively unlimited amount of time, to just resolve them, since they take longer to explode, and if they were normal flashbangs, we would just get stuck in getting flashbanged all over again, or over and over again, which is not great, but then again, neither is getting blown up. And one of them, we've got more time to actually react, which is always quite nice. But right now, we should be getting close to being done with that. Let's clear that flashbang before clearing the units. Hopefully before they throw more, which so far we seem to be clear right over here. You know, those flashbangs could use it for being a bit more useful. Should not have queued up then, but regardless, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna grab the medkit, then we're just gonna go over here, we're gonna breach that. And I'm just gonna quickly go downstairs and actually... Let's do things in a slightly different order. It's not really necessary, and well... right now we could just... not what I had in mind, but it's free ammunition and it's a lot of free medkits, which... I can't say I can complain about, or I can't say I would really like to complain about. It's really just free ammunition. Other than the part where the two flashbangs were right beside each other and one flung the other slightly closer to me, which I have to say is absolutely terrifying, but so far it's been vaguely alright. I hear breaching over there, which is actually a good sign, since... I mean, even though we actually have an extra thumper shot, it'll always be nice. Did that unit just push that? Let's not question it. Probably for the best, but there's one more CBRC unit that I'm expecting right now, which so far hasn't actually shown up, which is not very promising for what's going to happen later on, since I'm vaguely terrified of this. Perfect, right then. We're not gonna get jumped by one CBRC from across the map later on, which is always nice. Let a flashbang clear it. Go on. This should take one bullet. That's a joke. Right then. Vaguely find a flashbang and, well, take care of it. Clear those units over there. Clear that flashbang over there. And, well... case in point. Finally. But once that flashbang clears, we're gonna have to try and figure out how to move without... That's great. The breaching wasn't actually here, but we've got an extra thumper shot, so we can work with that, and things are gonna go just fine. And I mean, the units are behind us now, decidedly so, but, well, they're not actually in front of us, so it's not really gonna be that problematic, which It's always quite nice, but we're gonna go through here, and since we've got one more tumbler ammunition left, well, that's that taken care of. And now we just have to heal up. Or more accurately, place this over here, try not to get shot, and probably meet an entire squad the first time we try and exit this area, and then afterwards heal up. Same process, but a bit more complicated. And when the units actually do show up, was that necessary? No, not really. But then again, it's working out just fine, so we're gonna work with it, and well, it's gonna go perfectly fine. I'm gonna actually back over here, since I do not want those flashbangs flinging into my face right now, which would be quite problematic for what I'm trying to do, so we're just gonna go through here. So far not encounter anyone, which is always quite nice. Before going over here, grabbing the two over here, and then just trying to all in all not get shot that many times, which seems vaguely obvious, but seemingly right now all of the units are going after Cyber, and well, they actually haven't started shooting yet, which... Alright, maybe not. Maybe Cyber's just really ahead of the whole taking care of the units thing. But we're just gonna go over here. We're gonna hopefully not get jumped from any of these three directions, which is an absolute pain to actually defend, but we're gonna plan one over here, we're gonna run through over here, we're gonna... Can't say I'm awfully surprised, but please walk through here. I do want to resolve those so I can run through here and just try and avoid getting flashbanged or stuck in a really bad position, since I did after all have 3 different angles to defend, which is not great for trying to stay alive. Where did that... There we go. Now that that's settled, we're just gonna run through here. I am at a massive deficit of actual ammunition right now, so genuinely, a few juggernauts right now would be quite nice, but it's fine. We don't need it. We can instead wait for the... well, for the panel to go up, or for the wall to go up, and... well, I suppose this is a valid method, so we're just gonna go through here. And we're just gonna slowly, very slowly, get the Onyx unit. And so far, the units are just vaguely shooting at Cyber, which in other words just mean that they are not actually doing anything problematic. So we're just gonna back off over there, the units are gonna suddenly stop shooting since they've despawned, and that's the daily challenge that is just under 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Cheers everyone, have a great time.